What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Explained, which is also going to be a how-to video. So today we are talking about how to shoot flames. I think it's a topic that is really wanted here in the car community, and a lot of people have a general idea how to shoot flames, but nobody actually knows. And then I'm going to actually tell you how to tune it yourself. So let's get into the video. So, first thing we should know is that shooting flames is not rocket science. Well, it kind of is, because rockets also shoot flames. But, you know what I mean, shooting flames isn't actually any hard. It's not difficult at all. It's not any hard. That's good. So, it's not actually difficult, and I'm going to explain it to you guys. So, to shoot flames, you're going to need a couple things. First thing is a free-flowing exhaust, and no, please do not straight pipe your car. That is not what I'm saying. Especially you VQ boys, do not straight pipe your car. Again, I'll repeat it. Do not straight pipe your car. Don't do it. Alright? With that said, you do need a nice free-flowing exhaust. You're going to not want to have cats. However, that's illegal. But, so, you're going to want free-flowing exhaust. You don't want any restrictive bends or baffles within your exhaust. So that is the first step. After that, you might actually be lucky enough to spit flames just with that. A good majority of people are not. So if you are, consider yourself lucky. And if you aren't, you need a tune. And you need a tune specifically to shoot flames or get that crackle pop kind of sound that happens when you are not accelerating. So, let me get into what the tune is. But actually, before I explain what the tune is, let me first explain what shooting flames actually is. So, generally, fuel combusts within the combustion chamber of the engine, so it stays within the block when it combusts. However, if there is leftover fuel within the combustion chamber and there's no air to combust it, it will then get sent to the exhaust. And if it gets sent to the exhaust, the fuel combusts when it comes into contact with oxygen, which then creates your flame. So, this is why you only see people shooting flames when they aren't accelerating. And that's because the throttle is closed, which means there's no air going into the combustion chamber. So, the fuel vapors go into the exhaust, which then, when combined with air and heat, they blow up. You know, you get a nice little kaboomy right out the exhaust. Pretty basic, right? It's just a little bit of science. And so now that we actually understand what causes a car to shoot flames or backfire, or crackle pop, all that fun stuff, let's talk about flame maps. Yes, flame maps. So people talk about them a lot out here in the car scene, and they are not really anything special. There's nothing difficult to them, so I'm going to actually explain to you how to tune your own flame map. However, I say this with discretion, and you should be careful when tuning your own car, and if you do not feel fully capable to do this, you should just leave it to the pros, alright? But, to tune your own flame / crackle pop map, all you have to do is pull some ignition timing from when your throttle is at 0. So, in the ignition timing table, the very first column, which is when your throttle is at 0, there's no throttle, right? You know, your foot's off the gas. That first column, if you pull timing from that table, don't pull a lot because you could blow your car up, but pull a little bit of timing, do some testing, You'll start to hear little cracks and pops as you pull timing from it. Don't take it too far, you will damage your engine. But that's all there is to it. So that's just a timing map. You're just pulling, or that's just a flame map. You're just pulling some timing out of the tables. So it's really not hard. A lot of people think it's way more difficult than it is, but it's actually pretty simple. So that might have actually sounded kind of complicated, but in super basic terms, all that means is when changing the ignition timing, all that means is when the car releases fuel in comparison to the throttle body position, right? So that's all it is. Now, as I said, it is completely doable yourself as long as you have the tuning software and all that stuff. But if you do not feel confident in doing it, do not try to do it. Alright? So just leave it to a pro. If you're trying to tune up your baby and you're like, it'd be pretty cool to spit some flames, but you're not confident in doing it, don't do it. Alright? You can really damage your engine and the whole car if you mess something up in the tune file, and then from there you're stuck. So if you're not confident and you don't know exactly what you're doing, just don't. Leave it to the pros. They know what they're doing, and they'll get it all set up for you really quick. Alright, and now that you understand how to shoot flames, go out there, be a hot boy, chase that clout, go shoot some flames, put it up on the gram. You'll probably get at least one follower for it. And that's all it really is for this video. It's pretty quick. There's not much to shooting flames. So if you guys learned something in this video, hit the subscribe button. At the time of this video, we're getting close to 100 subscribers, which is pretty cool for me. I'm really excited. I'm loving doing all these videos. So with that note though, I need to know what you guys want to see. So leave me a comment down below and tell me what other things you want to learn. What don't you know about cars, or really anything that you guys would like to know, and I will get a video out on it and hopefully teach you something. Alright, so go learn something, work on something, whatever you're doing, stimulate the brain, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.